Yo, is this thing on? Cause I am gonna be honest with you, I'm a nervous. What's up, peeps? It's the kid L.R.Player here. Many of you know me as Larry. Welcome to my very first episode to the Untitled podcast, which I haven't thought of a name yet. So, in the comments below, if you have a cool name, especially anything involving my last name, drop them in the comments below. Uh, this is the podcast show that dedicated to the jump rope enthusiasts, the skippers, the double unders, the mic releases. Just is all of us, the footwork, work, dance rope shufflers, just all of it. I'm here to bring and share my experience on a lot of things that helped me along the way, and also I'd like to interview you, some of you, my family, my peeps in the community, because I know for a fact a lot of y'all have a story to tell, and I would like to share that story with everybody else. Uh, like I said, this is a nerve wracking for me. I'm an introvert, so I really don't speak in front of the camera a lot. So this is like a good turning point for me. This is a confidence builder for me. And if you watching this, man, use this as like a motivation for you to do something that you want to do or something you want to start or pick back up something you started but haven't continued, because yeah, we all go through these things and we all have the same emotions, the same feeling when we start something new that we uncomfortable in. So yeah, this is very uncomfortable for me. But the very first show. So recently, a couple of days ago, I asked my peeps, my friends, my family in the community to be part of my first podcast episode and for them to ask me some questions that they want me to go over to share my experience, my opinion, advice, as it were. So before I get started, let me know, how do I sound? Do I sound good? Do I sound crispy? Is there any feedback you can give me that can improve my audio? It's kind of strange looking straight into this camera, knowing I'm like talking to myself. I'm knowing I'm talking to you, but it feel like I'm talking to myself. And I had this light behind me, so um, so let's get into the questions. So, question number one: what motivated you to keep fit, and what got you into it? So, I always been an active person as a kid. So growing up playing football in the streets, not tackle, but playing football, catching and stuff like that. And all through high school, I played basketball, so I always stayed fit like that. And even after high school, like I just continued to play basketball. I ran. I tried to play softball. I just always been active like that. Little here and there, like with the weight. So I was like a frail little kid. So I just always been acting, and you ask, you ask, oh well, that is what got me into it. Yeah, I just always been active as a kid, and I just kept going into my 20s, throughout my 30s, and most of you know how old I am now, even though you don't believe it. So yeah, next question: what would it take for a jump rope meetups, performance, competition to be international? Um, As far as competition and to be international, I don't have an answer for that question. That's like above my pay grade. But as far as like a jump rope meetup, I think you first of all you just have to build a community around you, get people involved. Just what I'm saying. If somebody watching you with the rope, and especially if somebody come to you and compliment you on the rope, the only thing or the first thing you can do is hand them a rope or try to hand them a rope and see if they want to give it a try, and just encourage them even if they mess up, they trip on the fifth rotation or whatever, just encourage them. And also, if you just like, if you're not scared to skip in public, just skip in public, because you always have somebody watching you when you think nobody's watching you. And oftentimes people that do that be in the background, try to skip, they self somewhere else. but they was influenced by you because they saw you doing and being brave in public, um, doing your thing. So that's like one step as far as jump rope meetups. But as far as the performance and competition, I don't have an answer for that. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Next question. Um, what inspired you to start jumping rope, and how long have you been skipping for? Thanks. So, um, as many of us, we all like had some experience jumping rope as a kid, as a teenager. But as of now, at the level that we are on now, um, I've been skipping for like close to like maybe like 3 years now. Um, Continuously, just what I'm saying, learning simple things, going over the basic, always trying something difficult because that's good for you too. And what inspired me to jump rope? So, um, like many of us, we all saw jump rope dudes and how they was incorporating jump rope in their workouts. So when I had like a gym membership back in Colorado, this is in the states, United States. When I was back in Colorado, I tried to implement jump rope into like some weight training, and to be honest with you, I was terrible. I couldn't get over like six rotation. I used to trip up over crossovers. So that is a start, and this was probably like I don't know, maybe like 2017, 2018, something like that. And to fast forward now, so when the pandemic had hit, so you can call me a pandemic baby. When the pandemic hit, um, that's when I kind of found rush athletics, and what intrigued me the most is when he was using the legacy rope. So the video that did it for me is like when he was doing like the 360 move with the legacy rope. And like I know, like yeah, I got to have that. I got to get this rope because as a frail person as I was, I'm kind of still frail now, but as a frail person as I was, I wanted to build strength. I wanted to build stamina, endurance, and he sold it as this rope would give you all these things. So that's what I wanted to do. So at that time on his website, he only had the legacy rope, which it was good for me. So I jumped on it real quick. And from then on, man, I just been practicing the basic, trying to do double unders. And for me, officially starting out with the heavy rope, I kind of like learned everything the hard way, which is crazy. But yeah, so that's how I started. And so I just been skipping ever since then and got creative and try to be more versatile, try to keep my mind fresh, trying to keep my creative levels high. And just know my limits on that. So to answer that question, it's like 3 years and counting. Excuse me. So here's a good question here. What skipping means to you? So before I go into some kind of lengthy answer, one word come to mind and it's therapeutic. Um, at first it was just, what I'm saying, trying to keep the cardio going because I played basketball and I still can play. But when COVID shut basketball down, I needed some kind of form of cardio. So that's what jump rope did for me. It gave me a good sweat, worked my brain, um, made me be more coordinated, I should say, be kind of unorthodox and pedestrians, I should say. But then as I slowly became better, I started to realize how much mental benefits that it gave me. Like it really is therapeutic because like when you skipping, you can't really think about anything else. You got to be zoned in. You got to be focused in to what you're doing to achieve like a certain move, a certain combo, um, a certain length of stamina while you was doing moves. So yeah, but I think with other people, if you ask that, it's is to be able to be creative. Skipping makes you be versatile. Um, it also allows you to be mentally tough because it's easily to get frustrated when you skip and trying to learn the move, trying to learn the combo, trying to figure out what's where you going wrong. So that's a mini answer, but my personal answer is what skipping mean to me is therapeutic. So here's another question, and I kind of answered this from like three a previous question. How did you begin your jump rope journey, and what inspired you, if anything? So, um, like I say, the pandemic hit in 2019. It shut down the gyms, and I was still doing like body weight exercises, but I still needed that cardio to sweat, and not really much that make me sweat. Um, I like going on walks, but I don't like running. I do run in basketball, but I don't like running as the sake of running. Nothing against running. So, like I say, I seen the video of Rushy with the legacy rope and how he was doing this 360 move, and I was like, I got to pick up on that. I got to get that. So, my journey with the legacy rope has been like a hard one, never easy. Then I had to like go back to the basic because I was learning all the advanced stuff, all intermediate stuff, but I was still messing up because I didn't have my fundamentals straight. So I had to get my fundamentals straight. And all this is using the legacy rope. And we all know the legacy rope is like close to 1 pound. And yeah, I just been using it ever since. And that's how I have became quite creative and quite well at handling the legacy rope as I do. Um, but yeah, that's how my journey is, and I just been skipping ever since. So that's going on like 3 years. The next question, and this is a good one too. So they asked, how do you combine weightlifting and jump rope? So basically, he want me to figure out, I guess he want my experience or my opinion. How do I break up or combine jump roping with weightlifting? So, me personally, when I go to the gym or if I'm like at home doing body weight exercises that involve weight like a slam ball, a sandbag, dumbbells, or something like that, a kettlebell, I use a weighted rope, and right now I use like the ignite rope, the ignite cable rope, because you really can't perform too many advanced trick with that rope because it's a PVC coated wire rope, pretty thick, and so it doesn't move as freely. It doesn't move as freely as a full PVC rope. So I bring a heavy rope with me so I won't get distracted of trying to make a combo, because if I just bring like a speed rope with me or any kind of beaded rope, the long handle rope, I get heavily distracted trying to make a combo because how freely I'm moving. So with the heavy rope, I try to warm up maybe like 5, 10 minutes just to get loosened up, trying to get the blood flowing. And then I go into my program, into whatever weightlifting, heavy lifting, or strength cardio based training that I'm doing. And then afterwards, I do the heavy rope again, just to, you know what I'm saying, get that extra sweat. Because if you think about it, using the heavy rope is a full body exercise. You're using like a ton of muscles, like all the muscles, forearm, shoulders, chest, heavily on your back, definitely your legs. And he also asked like, what's my program like? How do I break it up through the week? Um, Me personally, I don't have a, a set program, so I kind of like I wing it a lot. If I'm at the gym, then I'm at the gym. I got weights, but I'm at home doing body weights, or especially when I'm outside. Like I said, I got like the small gym accessories, and I do like full body exercises with those small exercises on top of the heavy rope that I use. So that's kind of how I use it because, like I say, if I use a beater rope or if I have a PVC rope, I'm gonna get first. I'm gonna get distracted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get distracted, and then I'd have been wasting my gym time trying to make combos or trying to like, you know what I'm saying, perfect a move or a skill or something like that. So next question. How do you keep consistent in jump rope and how many days do you jump in a week? So how do you stay consistent in jump rope? So my opinion is have a goal when you're going into your jump rope session. It don't have to be necessarily making a combo. It can be like learning a trick, learning a skill, trying to break down whatever it is, the hand movements, how the feet goes, how fast or slow you rotating the rope. And the goal is just trying to get small wins. So when you get small wins, you can appreciate like the small victories you have, and you can carry that and carry that momentum into your next session. You don't have to like spend a lot of time or a lot of time in a session. Like you could do like a quick 5 minutes just to figure out a move for later on for future reference. It can be like your 30-minute workout with no skills or no tricks that or combos you're trying to do. You could just like do the basics like running crossovers, like fast running crossovers for like 20 seconds, stop for like or rest for 10, do straight double unders for 20 seconds, rest for 10. So that's how you can structure your workouts or structure yourself to be consistent with jump rope. Sometimes you do have to switch it up instead of trying to pressure yourself or give yourself pressure to make combos every time you go outside or inside or wherever you skipping it to make combos. You could just, you know what I'm saying, you could just sit back, allow yourself to make mistakes because when you do that, you kind of give yourself an ideal of something that will look good later on. How many days did I jump in a week? Sometimes that varies. Like during the summer times, like I rarely jump outside unless it's early in the morning or later in the evening because throughout the day it was just too hot for me. Unless I just go to the gym. Wintertime, fall, wintertime, you're gonna catch me outside more often because I can deal with the cold weather way better than the summertime. I don't jump 7 days a week. I might do maybe like 3 or 4 days a week, and that's kind of be like I don't know in between like 30 to like 45 minutes. Just depends on my goals for that session. So yeah, so that's my answer for that question. Okay, and I have one last one, and they ask routine, workout routine, diet control, which time preferably. Um, I like to work out in the mornings. If I can get myself up, get out of bed, get outside, or get somewhere and do like my workouts, body weight workout outside, doing like I don't know, like 4 sets of 50 heavy double unders outside. They get my day going for the day. You know, it give me that energy, it give me that like I'm already juiced up and fired up to tackle the day. So, but if I have to work out at night, I will do that too. Along that I did something and I feel good that I did something that day. And sometimes it don't have to be jump rope. It just be like I don't know, maybe like a 15-minute AMRAP of like 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, or some kind of leg exercise. Diet control. So this is a funny one because even though I'm like tall and frail, I don't really have like a good diet. My diet is kind of crap. My nutrition set is kind of crap. Um, I need to be better with that. I feel like I do need like a nutrition coach to coach me so I can find out what's my set calories that I need to hit, what's the amount of protein I need if I want to build like lean muscles or you know what I'm saying or develop more muscles, but I'm not trying to be bodybuild jacked or anything that but yeah, my diet is pretty crappy. It just I think I have a high metabolism that I'm able to burn out a lot that I take in, or if I take in any calories or whatever. Uh, yeah, these are some cool questions. I like these. I appreciate it that everybody got involved in this. Um, comment below. What is your like workout routine? What is your diet like? And the main question, this is the question I want to ask you. What are your small goals when you go into your jump rope session? Do you want to nail a trick, or is you like practicing on something that you think that you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, nail later? Is there like a creation of a combo that you want to do? So let me know below. And yeah, this was fun. Like I say, I'm still nerve wracking. Want to get more comfortable doing this. And I appreciate y'all getting involved. So until next time, it's the kid, L.R.Player. Peace.